Hello, butterfly birds. I want to go over some of the answers from this practice test that you guys took. I am going to put on Google Classroom the answer key for you to go through and to correct the answers yourself. Of course, you have the marks here and the answers for the questions here. And then these are the best answers, but also they give guidance and they accept other things, and then they list here the other things that they accept. So I'm only going to go over a few questions that I think need some explaining, and then after that you're going to do the rest by yourself. So please take out your test and take out another color that you did not correct your test with. A highlighter, a green pen, or some kind of marker from the bin, but get something that is not the color that you did the test in. If you need to pause the video, then please do that. These first couple questions I think are quite self-explanatory. They're easy. Just make sure that your answer here is specific. On the mark scheme it says to support leaves or flowers, right? Don't write like support what? Joins the root. So just make sure you're specific in what you write. That's the only guidance for that question. On this question, you will follow the characteristics of this is the characteristic, and this is if the fossil possesses those characteristics or not. The question that I want to talk about is the C part. Describe the calcite ammonite that Oliver finds. Well, we can describe it. The best answer is, of course, so yes, right? So we know it's on this side. So the best answer is that it's flat and has a spiral shell. But they will also accept that it is not shiny or shiny gold, or that it does fizz when the rocks with acid around it. So just make sure that you explain one of those three things. There's only 1 point, so you need to say one thing. I think that question's quite simple, straightforward. Make sure 3 points, you address 3 things. And it does say that you have to put what the result of the acid would be. So you cannot just say indicator changes with acid or alkali. You need to say, I would suggest saying the word universal indicator, and then with universal indicator, acids turn red, orange, and yellow, and alkalis turn purple, blue, or violet. Because if you were to say any other one like litmus paper, you just have to make sure that what is a positive test? What color? So universal indicator, red, purple, that'll get you 3 points. Make sure you circle 2 things here. I would look this up in your book or be very astute and detailed in what you say. Pay close attention to the mark scheme in this, and the wording is very important to be specific. And so make sure that you are specific and clear in what you say here. Next, the word anomalous. What does the word anomalous mean? There tends to always be a question involving this word, so it means the one that is not normal. So which one of these numbers right here is not normal? I will let you find that out on your through the mark scheme. Now this question right here. So this is 3 points. 1 point for this and 2 points for this. So you need to make 2 statements of fact. What is Pierre doing? He is seeing if the surface area of parachutes affect the falling speed of the rocks. And yet, so if you increase the diameter of the parachute, you increase the falling time, though that's how you get 2 points. Again, don't just write increased. Be specific. What is increased? And how does he know that? Well, the more surface area you have on a parachute, the more air resistance you're going to have. So that is the answer for that part. Remember, antagonistic muscles, they must work together. There's two muscles. If one is contracting, one must relax. Your arm, when you're bending your arm to your face, your bicep is contracting, it's getting smaller, and your tricep is getting longer, so it is relaxing. Everything you need to know about this question is here. It's basically the opposite. So this clay is made up of very small grains that hold water. They keep water well. Well, D is damp, sticky soil. That means that it's full of water with very small soil grains. So just make sure that you read the question and kind of use the opposite idea, and that will get you the answers that you need. This question, write down the force that is pulling her towards the trampoline. That is gravity. Draw a line, an arrow that shows the direction of this force, her force. So it would be going down. I think that's pretty easy to get. Be specific on this question. What is a species? This is a difficult question for year 9 for all of my classes. And so the answer is a group of living things. That's 1 point. Or a group of living things that can breed together. That's 1 point. So breed together, reproduce together. But the thing that you must say for the second point is that they are fertile. So a group of organisms that can breed together and make fertile babies. You have to say those two things. It's not about characteristics and things like that. It's about breeding and can they have babies. That is all that I basically want to tell you about this test that I think might need a little bit more explanation. So now I would like you to access the mark scheme in Google Classroom and correct it yourself with a different colored pen. Thank you.